I've got Nichole from Firehouse Digital on my right, and we're going to get into a nice conversation today. So we were talking off camera about, the theme of the conference is data, how it's driving creative, and all these other things in advertising. You mentioned some of the regional clients that you work with. Big data is not really as prevalent as perhaps a larger organization. Maybe you can give us some insights into sort of why that is, or how some regional brands or smaller brands can take advantage of the data that they do have.
Yes, and so, a lot of times with a boutique agency, we're brought in to act as a brand's marketing department.
Right.
So we go above and beyond just being an advertising agency. Sometimes we're business consultants, and sometimes we are acting in that traditional advertising role. And so sometimes the brands that we work with don't have the manpower or the sophistication to pull in any kind of big data feeds or even provide point of sale information. A lot of times we're even working with some of our clients to program buttons on their point of sale just to track coupon redemptions. And so we work and try to bring strategy on how we can get data that helps provide us with conversions so that the media that we work with them on is efficiently run.
Sounds like you try to take advantage of what they do have, as opposed to bring in some big massive data that maybe they can't use as effectively. Mm-hmm. That's safe to say?
Yes, that's safe to say. And a lot of times if they have some raw data available, our team will take that and try to work with them. We have account planners as well as members of our media team that will go through and try to mine that data for information and insights.
So you are involved with digital, but you also are involved with traditional at the agency.
Correct.
And so what I'm curious to know is, as things become more and more digital, how do you see that shifting sort of in real time on a day-to-day basis? And how is your agency sort of taking advantage of those new opportunities that the shift of traditional becoming more digital is providing?
So we've been running campaigns that include both traditional as well as digital, as well as search included in digital for quite a few years now. And we've seen the effects that certain types of traditional media paired with specific digital media strategies have, and they're more effective in certain brand categories. And I think the shift that I see in the nearest future is addressable TV and being able to purchase television on a programmatic type of platform, which I think is very exciting. Right now, TV is still working off of rating points, and it's very difficult to approve and attribute any kind of value or conversion to that media.
For sure.
Yet we all know it's there, and it'd just be great to go above awareness and purchase intent with a medium that is as strong and creatively powerful as television.
We have all this data available to us. How are we using that data to optimize the creative that we put in front of a consumer? So in some instances you can do dynamic creative, messaging changes in real time based on where consumers are. So I'm interested to get your perspective, as you guys are in that creative space, on how that comes together.
So that's actually something that is a constant conversation at our agency. I mean, we have media people that sit next to creative people, and we interact and we work together all day long. However, when it comes to the discussion of creative in the digital media space, I think there's the most tension there, because the creatives want to develop the greatest design and really capture emotion in the advertising, and we want to make sure that the metrics and the conversions and the engagement rate is there on the back end. And so dynamic is actually something that we've gone back and forth on quite a few times, and there's some easy options where you realize I have 72 product shots that I need to get conversions on, and so we can compromise there. But it is a constant conversation between creative as well as data driving conversions.
Enjoy the rest of the conference,
Thank
Nichole.
you.
Thank you very much for taking the time with me today.
Yeah, thanks.